Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy freaking Friday. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Another big day in crypto. Another big day in crypto. SEC staff has agreed to drop the Coinbase case. It's a big deal. Like, if there isn't a greater signal that this is a new day in crypto. This is a new era. The golden age of crypto is upon us. If you don't get that, I don't know. I don't know what I can do for you. I mean, this is cray. We know the SEC versus Ripple case is going to be, it's a different animal, but it's just a matter of time. We're going to cover that. I think, uh, what is his name? The crypto attorney. Gosh, I can't remember his name now. Not Jesse Hines, the other dude. Anyway, he covered, huh? John Deaton, not John Deaton, the other guy. I can't remember his name, but he explained it in a very unique way. You know, the difference between the SEC versus Coinbase case that the SEC staff has agreed to drop versus the SEC versus Ripple case. Jeremy Hogan, that's it. Jeremy Hogan shared. He gave a very good analogy, I think, that we'll share on the channel as well. But again, happy Friday to each and every one of you. Hope you're excited. Hope you're excited. I saw my liquidity pool on Meteor out of position, out of range. Got some fees, over $3 in fees. And I'm going to have to do a little rebalance trick. I'll probably share it. I'm going to share it out in the Patreon here, a little rebalancing trick. But just a classic example, you know, get in and out of range. You go 100% in one asset or the other. I'm 100% in Solana now. 100% Solana, no virtual. 100% Solana, no virtual, which means I have to, I think I have to rebalance. I'm gonna give it a few more hours, maybe later this evening to take a look at it, and I'll share that with you guys in a few days for sure. But yeah, this is an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class. What's going on, Boston Mash? How are you, bro? Hope you guys are doing well. And so word on the street, people are looking forward to getting some of the old money doesn't want you to win gear. So we're going to get that out, uh, get some more stuff, get some hoodies, get some hats, and get that stuff to you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward uh, to sharing the gear for sure. Having you guys don that gear and share the message, get this message out. Kash Patel, new FBI director, talking some stuff about the Federal Reserve. Can't wait for that as well. All right, so listen, happy Friday. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Big day in crypto, I think. Big day. SEC staff agreeing to drop that case. Now they got to take it before the commission. We get it. But this is a new, it's a new day in crypto, man. I'm telling you, it's a new day in freaking crypto. The new dawn, a new era is upon us, man. We should be super excited about it. Looks like Gary Card, Gary, Gary exited his position. Hey, it's his money. He can do what it is that he wants with it. We'll cover all of kind of interesting stuff. Kind of interesting stuff that's going on X right now. It's really is interesting. It's interesting, you know. Well, he was one of the like top three people that I wanted to interview when we start doing interviews. When we hit 1,000 subs, we get to 9,000 subs, we're gonna dip our toes in the interviewing space, bringing some quality interviews and stuff. He was one of the first three I wanted to interview and for the channel. Yeah, I still will. I'll still reach out and see if he wants to come hang out. I'll still do it. I would definitely still do it. All right, so let's refresh CoinGecko, go over these numbers, see what's good. Appreciate you guys checking in. Again, happy Friday. Yay to each and every one of you. Got to make sure CoinGecko is refreshed with the right numbers. $2.50 something cent. When did XRP hit 250 again? This market is just something. I don't know when that happened. When I checked this morning, it was 260 something. Oh, nope. It is 257. This market is cray. Bitcoin 97 market is cray cray. Make sure CoinGecko is refreshed. We'll go over some of these numbers. I feel like I haven't heard from my guy Virtual Bacon in a while. I don't know. I'm not just getting the notification of his videos. I'm sure he's putting content out. All right, we're waiting for CoinGecko. I don't know what's going on there. Uh, oh man, I forgot to do my claim of my freaking Kaito tokens. I'm supposed to do that, and I was up into the wee hours of the morning last night. Goodness gracious. And I didn't do the claim, the airdrop claim of my tokens. Man, trying to deal with Ethereum fees. Isn't that something? You got to do all of that. Isn't that something? You got to go through all of that kind of stuff. Staying up to 1, 2, 3 o'clock Central Time. Just dealing with Coinbase. I mean, Ethereum fees. That's crazy, right? That's absolutely crazy, Boston Mash. All right, let's go with CoinGecko real quick. Let some people hop on. I kind of have to screen for a bunch of stuff. I got buys and tries today. Got to get to the gym. All right, let me see here. Let's see if some more people checked in. All right, so let's do this. Thank you. All right, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream. It definitely helps to get the channel out to more people, get the video out to more folks. Let's go over CoinGecko real quick, and we're going to run through some stuff on X and some Flare Network stuff, some XRP stuff, some overall digital asset space stuff. So according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap's down 2.5%. It's just ranging. It's ranging this market. 93,000 Bitcoin to 103,000 Bitcoin. It's just ranging in this area. So the total cryptocurrency market cap is currently 3.31 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is roughly 60%. Bitcoin is trading at $97,110 again. And on a 30-day, Bitcoin is down 7%. Ethereum is trading at $2,686 again. And on a 30-day, Ethereum is down 18%. XRP is trading at $2.57 again. And on a 30-day, XRP is down 19%. Solana is trading at $172 again. On a 30-day, Solana is down 34%. Dogecoin is trading at 24 cents again. And Dogecoin is down 32% on the 30-day. Right? You get that above 25%. If you believe in something, you get it, 25% down, 30% down. It's just, if you believe, feels like a good time to add to positions. SWE is trading at $3.36 again. And on the 30-day, SWE's down 27%. The beloved SWE. So there it is, fam. That's the market. Of course, mantra just saying, screw this stuff. Screw all that. Mantra's up 114% on a 30-day. This market is something, right? It is something if you understand. It's just all kind of money to be had if you understand. So that is the market family, and it is doing what the market does. All right, let me go do some of this X stuff. Then we're going to go through what we got saved. But it's just a cray day for digital asset space. So I don't know. Gary DeCardone put this out. Truth Labs is saying something about his wallet. I don't understand I don't know. I don't understand the point of this post from Truth Labs. I really don't. Anyway, let's go over Gary Cardone dumping his XRP. He says, dumped XRP position today at $2.71. I generally hope the XRP army gets stupid rich. I don't think you will, but my best hopium is out to each of you. For anyone wanting to understand my decision, it's very simply, my 40 years of experience has taught me certain lessons that I don't violate. Rule one, if I cannot understand the supply-demand dynamics, I have a serious edge. Unless I have a serious edge, do not get involved. but you did get involved. While you didn't understand the supply and demand dynamics, you got involved. Rule two, if others can't not explain it in a very understandable way and or cannot draw on it on a whiteboard, don't do it. Rule three, avoid people who know the price of everything but the value of nothing. Rule four, never confuse short-term noise with a long-term investment plan or goal. Rule five, great wealth is made by highly concentrated, or it says consolidated bets and investments that are made over long periods of time. Rule six, never follow the crowd. Never. Should be rule number one. You know, there was some venomous stuff going on in here from the XRP holders. Again, I don't get that. Let the dude do what he's got to do. You know, that to me is just a big rationalization post. But, you know, and the definition of rationalization, right, is to tell yourself rational lies. So that's what that is for me. But, you know, I'm not going to get venomous about it. So Mr. Truth Labs here put this post out. I'm not sure what's the point of this post. Maybe someone can help me out. Mr. Gary Cardone says Truth Labs, Boring Sleuth, at Boring Sleuth. Just wanted to let you know that despite your noted efforts to hide your account balance, I don't know, you forgot to hide the percentage of allocation US dollars makes up your portfolio. Okay, your account balance at the time of your selling XRP was $633,000. Okay, all right. So, but okay. I'm trying to understand the point of this post from Boring Sleuth. Oh, trading balances. Okay, so he had 30,000 XRP at one time. Again, I don't, sorry. I don't get to understand the point of the post. And I'm trying to understand the point of the post from Boring Sleuth. Your account balance at the time is selling was $633,614. It says about $1,337 for every app you had open at the time of the sale. Oh, it's just making fun. It's just making fun. Because he's saying here all of these things down here at the bottom. Okay, I was trying to figure out what was the point of the post. So he's like, Gary is very much like myself, got a bunch of stuff. You know, this is what the older folks do. Boring Sleuth. This is what the older folks do. But this person here had something to say about it. I thought it was interesting. This Yannick, your whole post is just mental gymnastics to justify a weak-handed exit or worse, an ego-driven one. That was my initial response this morning when I was listening to Jungle Inc. go over Mr. Cardone's thing. That was my first thing. And then I said, yeah, it's really heavily weighted on rationalization. But anyway, Yannick says, rule one, you claim you don't understand XRP supply demand dynamics, yet you were holding it. That's what I just said. So were you blindly investing or just ignoring your own rules? Rule two, if you need everything dumbed down to a whiteboard sketch, maybe the problem isn't the asset. It's your ability to grasp complex systems. Most XRP holders have been studying this for several years. Rule three, you just sold at $2.71, but claim to understand value better than price. Sounds like you're the one prioritizing price over long-term value. Rule four, you dumped your position based on short-term noise, contradicting your own long-term investment mindset. You think that we are here because of the hype? Most of the XRP army have been accumulating for at least 4 years. Rule five, you just abandoned a highly consolidated bet, which according to your own rules should be the path to great wealth. Rule 6, you say never follow the crowd, but I bet that's exactly what you did when you bought XRP. Your logic is self-defeating, but hey, enjoy watching from the sidelines while the XRP army proves you're wrong. Look, it's not about the XRP army proving him wrong. Like, who knows? Maybe he 3 to 5x his position. I don't have no clue. I don't know. Zero idea. My guess is he bought 50 to 75%, 50 to 75 cents. My guess took us 3 to 5, maybe 3 to 6x. He's out. But it wasn't about, my point is, this was not about taking profit. This was about, you know, in my view, who knows? Maybe I'll have him on. You'll tell me that I was wrong. It was he took profit, 300x, 600x, 700x. He took profit, but to me, it's not that. You know, to me, it's not that. So, because this post here is from him. It's just rationalization. Look, it's your money. Do what you will, but why get on social media and post that you sold your XRP? Why? Why, Gary? This is the challenge when someone who is long an asset becomes a maxi in another asset. That this is the challenge. That post from Gary Cardone. And Yannick, I got to give him credit. That's a good comeback right there, Yannick. I don't know who Yannick is. But it says it's an XRP Army OG, but that is a good retort, my guy. Gary, I don't understand. I like Gary. I really do. I think he is a smart guy. Um, he understands Bitcoin. And the bottom line, he's never put forth the effort to understanding of the asset. And he's not being truthful to himself because he's set on Bitcoin and Bitcoin only. He's become a maxi. And, you know, you got to deal with what comes with being a maxi, an XRP maxi, a Solana maxi, an ETH maxi. There are things that come with it. It's not being an investor. It's just not. No way, no matter how you cut it, wrap it, shape it, whatever. It's not being an investor. It's just not being a maxi. It's just not. This is an asset space. This is an asset class in the trillions and trillions of dollars. It's just not. But to me, if he had XRP, he had some other stuff too. Bubba Smith, what's going on, brother? Good afternoon. When snowfall? Oh, I hope we're not getting no snow, bro. We're getting out. You're not talking about Tejas, are you? You're not talking about the beloved Tejas. Right? You're not talking about Texas getting some snow. I hope that's not the case. All right. So again, I like Gary. I think he's a smart guy when it comes to, he knows a lot about Bitcoin. And again, he knows a lot about Bitcoin because he did his homework. He's not doing it with the other assets. He's just blindly buying stuff, because of hype. Coinbase, Brian Armstrong put this out. The SEC staff have agreed to dismiss their case against us pending commission approval. But this isn't the end, it's the beginning. If there was ever time to build, that time is now. Okay, Coinbase. So there it is. The SEC staff has agreed to dismiss the case. They got to put it to the commission, and then the commission will vote on to dismiss it. My guess is this is going to happen sooner rather than later, but this is a big deal. The SEC staff is going to come to some kind of thing in the SEC versus Ripple case as well. The federal judge has ordered a thing, however. So let me go to Jeremy Hogan's post. So let me do this first. Let me get rid of the Coinbase thing and Brian Armstrong. Let's get rid of that. And let's see if we can't find Jeremy Hogan's thing here. Hopefully we can find it fairly quick. I think it was Eleanor Terrett who posted something And then Jeremy Hogan responded. I think she was kind of posting the difference between the SEC versus Coinbase and the SEC versus Ripple. There's been a lawman. Victory's at hand. Coinbase just announced that the SEC staff has agreed to dismiss its case. Yeah. Is this it? I think this is it. On the Ripple case, as Cherry Empress notes, it's more procedurally complex than the Coinbase case because they already have an order from Judge Torres at the district level. So the SEC versus Ripple case is different. The Ripple case is procedurally significantly different because Judge Torres at the district level to pay a $125 million penalty. Torres, according to the final judgment, will retain jurisdiction over the case for a year to make sure the terms of the order are met. While the SEC should choose to drop the appeal at the second court, they would also need to figure out how to approach the district court and possibly come to an agreement on the penalty ruling, reduce or ask to drop, and presumably get Torres' blessing as the presider. There's a degree of uncertainty in all of this because, as one legal source tells me, we are in uncharted territory right now. Hogan said something here about it. Here's Jeremy Hogan. Coinbase and the SEC broke up after a couple of dates. Ripple and the SEC moved in together and have a baby on the way. That breakup just takes longer, is all. Right? Just takes longer. There it is. There it is. My guy, Jeremy Hogan, always has an awesome way of putting stuff. So I want to share, Marty Party said something. I've been kind of following his stuff, but this is important to note, when the QT is going to end and when the QE is coming. If you listen to Raul Paul, Real Vision, Julian Battelle from Real Vision, it's coming. People, I told you QT will end last month. It's the same every cycle. The Fed is paid. This is from Marty Party, okay? The Fed is paid to lie and deflect you from buying risk on assets, but it is quietly starting QE in stealth mode, right? Just kind of they call it the cowbell, the liquidity injections, right? I've listed the reasons they need to inject liquidity many times. They don't have a choice. Don't be the idiot who waits for Jerome Powell to announce. That's too late. Front run it now. Fed minutes say it clearly. This is what my guy Virtual Bacon was saying. You got to pay attention to the Fed minutes. You can go to their page. They signal when they're going to do something, if you understand the signals. Fed minutes says it clearly. Debt ceiling will be raised. Balance sheet reduction will be halted. That means quantitative tightening ends. Then there will be a month of quite nothing, followed by Jerome telling us 3% is the new 2% inflation. Economic stimulation, rate cuts, and QE for 2 years. 2 years. In my opinion, estimated total of 70 trillion before 2030. Wow. At least 5 trillion will go into the US dollar debt-backed stablecoins. 5 trillion into Bitcoin, 5 trillion into altcoins, 20 trillion into the equities market, 10 trillion into the US infrastructure and manufacturing build out and repair. The balance into the debt reduction and backstop the bleeding. She says, bookmark this post. I'm 90% agree with this. And especially this part here. The Fed is paid to lie and to deflect you from buying risk on assets, to deflect you from getting the assets. But thank God for the digital asset space where we have all been able to level up our game and understand the game that they're trying to play. I'm telling you, the digital asset space it's a massive value add for the average Joe and Jane out there. It really is. So Dr. Branson is saying some more stuff here. This is an exciting milestone for the Zahao network as it shows the real world utility and value that is possible for people who rely on cross-border transactions. So, the people over at the Zahao network and the new this foundation, they did some transactions, $10 of euro equaling 1,350 ETP, which is Ethiopian birr, was sent from a non-custodial XRP Xamin wallet to a customer's bank account. Shout out to Zahao. I hope they were able to create adoption of that chain. I really do. I like we say when. All right, so get rid of that. Okay, I got to keep that. Do I have that? Make sure I have this. Okay, got it. Got to put this in the Patreon. Got to put it on the Patreon. Okay, so is this more back and forth about? Okay, Dr. Branson was talking about it's not truly decentralized, is what they're saying with the XRP ecosystem because of Ripple. I've talked about that before. I think it's still the truth. Elon just keep going on about this live stream of Fort Knox. They want to go and check out the gold. I think that's going to be pretty cool. See what's really there. I think that'd be awesome to do. Trump is working on a legacy unlike any other. He is working on a legacy for his family. Shout out to him. But be in a position to do it, he had to weather quite a bit of stuff. So shout out to him. But that live stream of Fort Knox would be that would be just this GIF is pretty funny here. Stallone, one of the classic movies of all times there, looking around at an empty warehouse. What token is expired? Why would it expire? But all right, so let's get that. So Marty Party again said, do not buy meme coins, buy Solana and hold until the Fed enters quantitative easing and take profit at the type of cycle. That's the recipe. When is that? Follow me. I will let you know. Interesting post. He's not a big XRP fan, but you got to take if there's some value add there. Again, right? We always say, find a voice of value, tune in and stay for a while. He has some good stuff. He's not right about XRP, in my opinion, but I do believe that he's right about things in Solana for sure. But his, the complete absence of meme coins, I'm not sure is accurate, right? In the portfolio, the Doges and the Pepes, perhaps dog with hat of the world, they're just going to be here. Pepes, they're going to be here. They got bigger, larger market caps and communities than projects building another next level layer one, right? There's capital is capital. So there's that. All right, let me do this one. I'm gonna go to the chat here real quick. Fred Kruger is a BTC Maxi guy, but maybe he's just long BTC because he's been on Solana for a minute now. Says here, Solana has won the user war. It has 10x the daily active users of ETH and 5x the users of Bitcoin. This is Metcalfe's law. This is going up and to the right of the network adoption curve. Right? It is what it is. Some people are paying attention to it. Some people are paying attention to technologies. Ha ha. What's going on, B? Killers and thrillers, yes, sir. Goose said Bybit got hacked for $1.5 billion in Ethereum. Yes, it did. Centralized exchange. Yep, sure did. And it was a multi-sig wallet too. That's a lot of dinero. It's a lot of dinero. 1.5 billion. What's going on, fellas? Appreciate you guys checking in. Do me a favor, hit that like button. That would be really, really cool. If you didn't get a chance to do it, no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash the like, then come back and hang out with the CryptoCeej and fam. And if you happen to be in that 55% or so of people hanging out, listening to and watching the CryptoCeej, do me a favor. If you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're in a mad dash to get to 9,000 subs this month. We got a few days left to do it, and I know we can do it, especially with your help. Especially with your help. I'm gonna dip my toes into the interviewing when we get to 9K subs. Really looking forward to bringing you guys some really cool interviews. Test the waters of my interviewing skill sets. I'm gonna have to get some interviewing skill sets for sure. Xamarin Wallet's got to update to 4.0. It's coming soon. We've packed so much into the next update, making it a major one. Swap button, instantly trade the XRPL assets. 10x faster onboarding. I saw something where they connected or partnered with MoonPay. We'll have to check out the fees and stuff like that and see. Because right now, hate them or love them, Coinbase is on a lot of the free stuff. So free is great. The other part of that is, and I would love to hear what you guys think, right? Coinbase, free right now, onboarding free, converting USDC free, withdrawing free. Then you go to a decentralized exchange, get your stuff. Or do you onboard through the MoonPays of the world to help, that grow? But you're going to pay. You're going to pay. For some people, the MoonPay, this thing is going to be great because people are just tired of dealing with Coinbase, So 10x faster onboarding, opt-in push notification for all, multi-line memo support. Don't know what that is going to do for you. Smoother payments and UI refresh and more. Cool. Absolutely love it. Shout out to Xamarin. I'm a proud pro member over there on the Xamarin Wallet team. Oh, yeah, I need to claim my virtual tokens. I don't know if you're paying attention to SOE, but I think it's a big deal. We're excited to announce that the Walrus mainnet is coming in March. We're also excited to introduce the WAL token, WAL, the utility token powering Walrus. WAL is designed to drive decentralized storage on Walrus, ensuring competitive pricing, security, and governance for data storage at scale. Here's everything you need to know about Walrus, SUI ecosystem project, token supply, and the airdrop stuff. I mean, I don't know. 5 billion tokens, 5 billion. 10% of this total supply will be allocated to the Walrus user drop, which includes 4% of the initial airdrop, 6% for future allocations. Cool. It tells you what the WAL token is going to do. Payments, users prepay for storage with the WAL token, locking in rates and ensuring contract stability. I think that's important. Security, delegated staking enables network reliability. I think that's cool as well. No, I didn't. Okay. Rewarding good actors and punishing adversarial behavior. Governance, it says here, storage nodes vote on protocol adjustments, ensuring decentralized control over storage pricing and penalties. So that's the WAL token stuff there. That'll be awesome. I'll get it. I'll get this valuable token at a fair price. I won't be so interested in the initial stuff because generally, The value is kind of not there. The fairness in price, I should say, excuse me, is kind of not there. The other big news, in case you missed it from a few days ago, today marks a complete victory for us as the Blockchain Association and the broader industry. And our lawsuit against the SEC over the dealer rule. The SEC voluntarily dismissed its appeal of the lawsuit over the dealer rule brought by us in the Crypto Freedom Texas. Crypto Freedom Tejas, baby. So that's a pretty good deal. Blockchain Association put this out. It's a new day at the SEC following former Chair Gensler's crusade against crypto. Today's voluntary dismissal by the agency is welcome news. We first brought our lawsuit against the SEC to challenge the agency's unlawful power grab, which sought to unilaterally redefine the boundaries of its statutory authority. That is the bigger deal. We nipped that in the bud. We got pro crypto everywhere. Even the new director, FBI director's got 150K in Bitcoin, right? We just got a pro crypto admin. Got to get the bigger picture. The bigger picture. Not be a maxi. Get the bigger picture. It's an awesome time to be in the digital asset space, in this ecosystem, in this asset class, winning. It's an awesome time to be able to do that. All right, let me see if some more people come in here. So welcome into the stream. Theater of the Absurd, what's going on, bro? How are you? Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you checking in. Theater of the Absurd says, just curious, what's the difference between this channel and your Patreon? Patreon is, it's a couple of things. Number one, I share my DeFi plays, my DeFi thoughts, my DeFi strategies, my DeFi strategies, right? That's the number one difference for sure. It is geared towards growing a group of people who want to do DeFi in a big time way. That's the ultimate goal for the Patreon. Now, do we share generational wealth Wednesday stuff? Yes, we share generational wealth Wednesday stuff as well, but that's the main thing is the DeFi. The DeFi, that's our thing. DeFi, creating cash flow in DeFi. Now, what did I wanted to share? Let's go over the Ripple stuff. What's going on, Theater of the Absurd? I appreciate you checking in, bro. Let me go through the Ripple one first. Then I'll go over Flare Networks. EZA put this out. The winners of the Ripple track at our EZA Consensus Hong Kong Hackathon. Shared some of the winners here, some interesting groups. I'm most fascinated by, was it Zeno? No, Zeno's pretty cool. It's kind of like a point of sales thing. It says their app lets users tap to pay with Ripple Dollar by building on the XRP ledger. They're making payments cheaper for consumers and businesses. Businesses and consumers say goodbye to 1 to 3% card fees. It's a big deal. You can get it going. It's Zeno Finance. Now, somebody's got to get that out, right? Right. Somebody's got to get these terminals out to people. You got to share with them that you can get rid of these card fees. So I don't know what the people over at Zeno plan on doing, right? You got to have a marketing team. You got to be able to get these point of sale things out to businesses. But this will be small businesses as well, right? So if you understand, right? Small business owner, maybe side gig hustle people, you selling the course products, something like that. So that's a really good one. I think this is the one that I'm really curious to see how they're going to make work. This modern portfolio theory app that he's building. MPT is built by a true finance genius who previously worked at JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. MPT leverages modern portfolio modern portfolio theory to help you build a crypto portfolio that outperforms the market while keeping the risk low. That's just to name a couple there. But shout out to Easy A. They've been just kind of on it with the XRP stuff. Casey Craddock from Ripple, seizing the Portuguese blockchain opportunity. This week, Ripple and PwC hosted an event in Lisbon where we dived into the potential of blockchain and digital assets to reshape Portuguese financial services. While the journey is just beginning, Portugal's small, agile nature and vibrant crypto community make it an ideal place to innovate and experiment. Now, they did launch something together with them. With Portugal and the bank. Is it Braza? Was it Braza? I think it's Braza. So this is another thing I wanted to point here from Dr. Branson, because I essentially said, yeah, you're focusing on one part of decentralization. Or what about this, the gatekeeper thing, right? Let me see if he responds directly. I said, I see what you're saying, and perhaps you are right, but this only addresses one part of decentralization. If a DUNL/unity validator has an idea or an amendment to improve the XRPL, does that idea/amendment have to go through Ripple before any voting by validators can take place? He says, essentially, yes. I want you to listen to this statement here. All code changes are reviewed by Ripple employees. And in theory, they could block code from being merged. You said Ripple employees. Ripple also publishes the software binaries that pretty much everyone on the network uses to update, and myself included. So the gatekeeper's there. They got to figure out a way to rid themselves of the gatekeeper. Or maybe if they want to kind of go on this ethos of decentralization. I'll say it again. I said it 1,000 times. Just because it's a gatekeeper doesn't mean it's a nefarious actor, a bad actor. I don't think Ripple is that in any way, shape, form. So just so you know. Yeah, so here it is, right? The DEA member Ripple brings crypto-enabled cross-border payments to Portugal in partnership with Unicambio. So they partnered and they're working with just Cambio. Pretty cool. Crypto Eddie is on this minima DEX. Now I'm doing the minima thing. But she's in on minima for sure. Anyway, I'm participating, but it's interesting to see what is she really seeing in this project here. Minima says, we are pleased to announce that we have engaged with a development house to build and release the first decentralized exchange for Minima. We will publish the specific roadmap for this in the coming weeks, but you can expect it to be ready for use in Q2 of 2025. Well, that's awesome. So Marty Party again, and I think this is exactly correct. July 29, 24, Yellen told us the plan. I posted this 4 times, but people still don't read it. The United States already told you the game plan. 78 trillion is coming. And they're going to mask and guise it, sleight of hand it with tackling climate change. Right? Because, Treasury works with the Fed and the biggest hoodwink and bamboozle ever perpetuated on the American people, which is the Federal Reserve. All right. So what else? Was there anything else? That's it. That's it for Ripple. That's it for Ripple. Let me share some of this Flare stuff because I'm a big fan of the Flare networks and what they're building out. Big promises. Now we got to move to realized promises. It's important. This just in, this is post SparkDex, my favorite player in the Flare Networks ecosystem at the moment. This just in, F assets have recorded more than 12,000 minting transactions on Sombra. Pretty cool. Imagine what happens when FS assets hit the Flare mainnet. Flare DeFi is about to shake up the entire Web3 ecosystem. Stay tuned. So we saw almost 12,000 minting transactions, enabling 676,000 XRP, 9 million Doge for DeFi in just 2 months. Get ready for the next stage when XRP sunsets and welcomes in FBTC. And you got some dates here for you to remember, right? Important dates. FXRP wind down period. Minting will be disabled February 24th, 3 days. Redemption will be disabled on March 24th. So understand that. Minting will be done February 24th. Redemptions, you got a 30-day window to get your redemptions if you were able to mint. So understand that. Understand. FBTC goes live in late February. It says here, MetaMask and Ledger support just added today for minting, connecting the wallet using MetaMask and Ledger, which is awesome. Actions required. Redeem your FXRP by March 23rd. Don't wait for the 24th. Pro tip, best to redeem as soon as possible, as redemption actions from now until February 23rd still qualify for incentives. Withdraw Songbird from the collateral pools of XRP and withdraw and swap your FXRP rewards on the DEXs. You know, that reminds me, I need to withdraw my Songbird. And yeah, because I never did get a chance to mint. I need to do that. Let's go here. What is this? Oh, what's the site? No. Okay, I need the that's incentives link. I need the FSS site. Let's see, do I have that? I need to do that while I'm thinking about it. While I am thinking about it, let me see if I have that saved somewhere. You know, let me see. Huh. I need a new remember they changed it? Let's see. Remember they changed that website. If you guys have it, can you put it, the link of it in the description? It's been a minute. I just got, a little frustrated with the whole trying to mint. Search history. I don't know. Let me see. What can I put in here? Where? It's not the portal. It's the website. I got all this X stuff. I forget the name. Not Fair Flare. Not the portal. Not the Explorer. I got to see if I can find that. January. That's not it. I know that's not it. Why do I keep having the Explorer up? Let me see. I got a bunch of that there too. Let me see if that's nope. But I need to get to that. What is the name of the link for that? Pudgy Penguins. Multi-sig. No, this is Man, I hope I prove myself right with selling my pudgy penguins, trading them in. I guess I'm gonna have to go to Flare Network's site uh, to get it. But they got some Songbird over there. Ah, got some Songbird over there. Uh, that has it. Nope, 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 nope. Pookie Pookie, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Theater of the Absurd Search, thank you for responding. Yes, I will probably join your Patreon. I'm just finding out about SparkDex and the Flare Network. Oh, nice. Just, well, welcome to the Flare ecosystem, bro. Not familiar with either one of those, Super Network or the other one. All right, let me do this real quick. Let me go to Flare. Let me see. Linktree. Mhm. Hey, Pookie Pookie, I gotta you have the yeah, you mint and redeem all the time, Pookie Pookie. Do you have the F assets Songbird link? I know you're over there mint and redeeming. You're you're killing the game over there. Can you put that link for that site to go to the minting and redeeming? I can't seem to find it. Uh yeah, I can't find it for some reason. As I got some Songbird over there in collateral. I need to remove it before the 23rd. And I can't find the link because remember they had one initially, then they did a new one. Um, do you have that link, Pookie Pookie? That's the blog. Will the blog have it? Because you remember they did an initial one, then they put a new link up, a new site. Why is it everything is 404 going on here? Their website is pretty awesome. The new one. Let me click F assets and see. Securely explore XRP5, BT5 bridge, launch the app. Securely explore XRP5. This is their new deal. Let me see what this is. It says launch app. I wonder what's that going to look like. This is it right here. Yeah, it is. There it is. There it is. Right there. Perfect. I got it. I got it, Pookie Pookie. I got it. That new website, Flare.network, looking good. Shout out to Hugo and the team. That thing is looking good. All right. So I got it, Pookie Pookie. Thank you, man. All right. What else is going on in Flare? Nice milestone. Hugo Filion says concise and accurate description of where yield comes from for the XRP staking product that is being built on Flare. Uh, Hugo says, this person asked, I don't think you answered Vet's question on where the yield comes from. He did answer it, by the way, JR. Hugo says it comes from the ABS paying for security in the form of state. I believe the yield comes from ABS. The ABS paying for security, meaning they compensate stakers who help validate and secure their operations. This mechanism aligns incentives. ABSs get security and stakers earn yield, for those wondering about that. Cycle rewards look like they got a new revamped rewards distribution ecosystem going on here. So if you're part of Cyclo, now we tried to do the Cyclo thing, Pookie. Were you able to get on that Cyclo? I couldn't get it. B says the Gnosis yield is juicy on the F Doge USDX LP. F Doge. Okay, got it. The yield's it juicy. Did you check the correlation between Doge and USDX, bro? B says buy Songbird. The Cali Cat's in the building. What's going on, bro? Did you check out that correlation, B? Not just about the yield, bro. Not just about the yield. Did you follow our 7 criteria for ending a liquidity bull? So, yeah. So Pookie, or did you guys get in on the freaking Cyclo, man? Anybody get in the Cyclo? You guys get in? B, are you in Cyclo? I tried to use it. My transaction kept failing. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it kept failing. Oh yeah, I like this post here. Just so February 19th, Flair put this out. Max here responded. I like his response here, or reposted it. With the approval of the FIP, Flair Incident Protocol 12 improvement protocol, the Flair data connector is now live on Flair networks. It's live. The Flair data connector is ready to support the attestation types required for FS Mania launch. It's exciting to see all this take shape from plans laid out continuously over the past few years. This is Max on X. The role the validator slant data providers fulfill on Flare is one of the propositions that sets the network apart. On other networks, data feeds are typically plugged in from third-party services. On Flare, the price feeds, state proofs, and signature roles are native. They're provided by the validator set. The oracles inherit the economic security of the chain itself. Plus, validators are required to provide high integrity data to qualify for the validator rewards. The passing of this, is it Flare Improvement Protocol? Flare Improvement, I think that's what it is, FIP, defines the new reward split, which covers different parts of the role. This is enshrining native on Flare. Next step is to start enshrining off-chain compute. It's not the most exciting thing to describe, but the applied robust functionality it can offer with the decentralization features it integrates is really quite exciting in terms of where we anticipate the industry heading. Big thanks to Flare Network's community members who have actively participated in the network so far, wrapping and delegating in the early days to staking to the validators, battle testing the DApps, voting on important Songbird IPs and Flare FIPs, and helping to shape the network as we see it today. And I like the part where he says, it's boring. It's not that exciting, but it could be hugely impactful. The potential is massive. Let me check out this video again.
Before Flare the blockchain for data, in this video, I'm going to explain what that means. Flare is designed to provide blockchain applications with access to all the data they need when they need it for free. All applications need data. It's easy to access that data if it's stored on the same blockchain as the application, such as transactions or wallet balances. And this data is protected by the security of the blockchain itself. But if this data is stored somewhere else, whether it's information from another blockchain or internet data such as the score of a recent football game, it can become more complicated. This is especially true as the data demands for blockchain applications are increasing with the growth of on-chain AI and real-world assets. To access this sort of external data, applications need oracles. And different oracle models exist with different levels of decentralization. The more decentralized an oracle, the more secure and censorship resistant it is, making it much harder to attack. Now, financial dApps often rely on oracles for prices. If the data feed from an oracle is incorrect or not updated on time, it can give hackers a way to steal user funds from any dApps using that oracle.
That's a very interesting statement, for me, that the data and the inaccuracy or, the late, in receiving the data or posting the data can allow a hacker to hack a protocol or a dApp. That's interesting to me. That something like that is a vulnerability. I mean, I would have never thought that ever. Like, that's interesting. Did you guys catch that? I mean, let me play that again. That's just interesting to me. All right.
Funds from any dApps using that oracle a way to not updated on time, it can rely on oracles for prices. If the data feed from an oracle is incorrect or not updated on time, it can give hackers a way to steal user funds from any dApps using that oracle. Flare is unique in the blockchain industry because its oracles are enshrined in the network. That means Flare's oracles are an integral part of the blockchain code and protected by the decentralization and security guarantees of the network. The same 100 validators responsible for network consensus are also responsible for delivering the data on chain. And in fact, the validators cannot earn rewards unless they provide high quality data. These features make Flare's oracles more decentralized and more secure than many alternatives. And because they are native to the Flare blockchain, dApps built on Flare can access data for free instead of paying fees to separate off-chain oracles. The Flare time series oracle provides access to up to 1,000 data feeds, updated every 1 to 2 seconds. These feeds cover data sources that change over time, such as cryptocurrency asset prices, stocks, and even temperature. The Flare data connector can prove whether an event has happened on a different blockchain, such as transactions or internet databases like sports and results. dApps need data, and to have the confidence that this data will be accurate, available when they need it, up to date, and secure, they need a blockchain like Flare. And that's why Flare is the blockchain for data.
That's interesting stuff. I never really thought about that, but that part about not receiving the data in time or receiving inaccurate data, he's saying that it's just essentially a vulnerability. B says, "Yeah, I'm in Cycle. It's beat." Cali Cat says, "Lower your amount in Cycle, and it shouldn't fail." Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna try that, Cali Cat. Example: if your max is I don't know what you mean by your max. If your max is 200, just drop down to 196 or lower. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. Hi, guys, says Keyless. What's going on, Keyless? Driving in, listening. Was hoping to ask CJ what was the drama about Gary Cardone's pool post. Gary Cardone's pool post? Yeah, so anyway, he posted Keyless that he was selling his XRP. He used the word dump, then he gave like 6 rationalization reasons for why he was doing it. You know, uh, when I heard it this morning from Jungle Inc.'s video, I thought it was just more of an ego thing than anything. Then the more I read the post, I just think it was just a big rationalization thing. But ultimately, oh, the poll. Oh, yeah, that poll thing is old. He was just, he Gary Cardone got on X and responded to, the valuetainment guy, Patrick Bet David, doing a poll because XRP won the poll. Gary Cardone was upset, saying the poll was crap. It didn't make any sense. It was, worthless and no measurement, all this stuff. So everyone encouraged him to do another poll. You do the poll then. The Radium Solana LP is great also. Yeah. Where are you doing that poll, B? I'm doing virtuals in Solana right now. So the Jungles video was about him selling his XRP keyless. The poll stuff just ended up being a disaster for Gary. Trying to come up with a poll in which he thought the BTC community was going to win. I just think it's silly in my opinion, because there isn't a bigger digital asset community on X. There's just not, man. There's not a bigger digital asset community on X. There's not than the XRP army. It's just not a bigger one. It's just not. It's not the Bitcoin maxis are too busy, um, you know, enjoying their wins from purchasing Bitcoin in 10, 11, 12, and 13. They ain't got time to be on X. um, So the army's too big. Like the XRP army is way too big to do a poll, and you're going to put different communities in this poll: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano. It don't matter what you put there. XRP is a choice for the win. XRP is going to win because of the size of the people on the platform. The poll says nada. Doesn't it? It doesn't serve anything. Like, I don't know why he thought some differently worded scenario phrase of a poll in which you include XRP. You thought Bitcoin was going to win the poll. I mean, it's just math, right? That's right, B. Oh, B, you're on radio. B says, "Was silly are the acrobatic wording to fit a narrative that gets stomped out." Yeah, yeah. So Radium and Solana, that's a good one. I would like to probably own some Radium tokens. Maybe I get into that one as well. So on Radium, uh, yeah, maybe I get into that one as well. Do you know the numbers, bro? You know the TVL and 24-hour volume, APR, B? You know those? Because the first thing is a check, right? Radium, Solana. Are those two assets that you would be good being 100% in? Did it have a purpose? Yeah, use case, right? So Radium, Solana checks a lot of the boxes. I just need to what's the TVL? I can check it myself for sure, but what's the TVL? What's the 24-hour volumes? What's the fee tier looking like? That type of stuff. So, yeah, man. So, guys, if you got some Sonberg and collateral on this F assets thing, you got to get that stuff off of there. So, I'm going to withdraw um, my Sonberg, and I think XRP too. I think both keyless. I think I got both on the F assets thing. So, they get ready to sunset the minting and redeeming of FXRP. So, you got to get your stuff off by the 23rd at the latest for whatever you minted, and you got to redeem by March 23rd. So let me do that as well. So Radium and Solana, nice, B. Good to see that you're participating in DeFi, bro. I think DeFi is without question the answer to winning in a digital asset space. Without question, it's DeFi. It's not even close in my view. You said it's on Radium. I can go check it out. My guess is they probably have a few pools of Radium Solana, right? We'll check that out together. But let me let me get my Songbird off for this thing right here. All right, so I got to connect the wallet, so I'm going to stop the sharing. But Keyless, if you got some Songbird over there in collateral or whatever for XRP and all that stuff, you gotta be kind of redeeming and getting your collateral off there. So I got stuff in pools and stuff like that. Uh, I need to do all of that. I need to do all that. Hold on. I got to get all of that stuff off of there. So, um, um, well, the collateral for sure. I think the pools are fine, but all right. So I got to stop the share and connect the wallet. Uh, 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 uh. Let me take that stuff off here real quick. All right. I'm connected. I am connected. Am I connected? It says I'm connected. All right. So let's try to do this together. Um, all right, so let's see here. Um, Hold on a second. There's no minting and redeeming to do. It says my position is 10,388 Songbird. Um, I gotta admit, I'm not sure. Is it just because of these here? That's not it, I don't think. Anyway, let's do this. I don't think there's anything to claim. Insufficient Songbird balance? How do I have an insufficient Songbird balance? How is that possible? Is everything wrapped? Everything is wrapped. Oh boy. Uh, like everything is wrapped. I have no. All right, so let's try this again. I don't know if it's an update if I'm gonna have to reconnect. Nope, didn't have to reconnect. That's pretty cool. See what happened here. Did that work or no? Yeah, it didn't work. All right, let me disconnect and reconnect. Jesus. Hold on. Disconnect. Reconnect here. Connect. All right, let me share again and try this again. Trying to just claim and it's saying I don't have enough. What the world? Let me withdraw. Exit collateral pool. I did. Done. Okay. So there that is there. You can now access Songbird in your wallet. All right. So that should be it. That should be done. No. All right. Oh, it's only like 50 bucks, right? Or for stuff that I did. Um, hmm. Yeah, I tried. I tried to mint, man. You know, I tried. No position, zero. Done. I tried. I wasn't as smooth like Pookie was, man. Pookie was killing the game there. All right, so that's that. There's that. Everything should be good. All right, let me disconnect. We'll have to check on Doge, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do Doge or not. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't own any Doge. I don't own any Doge. Let me see something. Hit Mint here. Mint FSX Connect. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, 36 million tokens, 36 million in volume, TVL 6.2, 36 million, 36 million. Ooh. Fourth one down on their liquidity page, 100 FXRP to redeem. Are you saying I had 100 FXRP to redeem? I never minted any. I never got a chance to mint FXRP. I tried to mint. You said a 100 FXRP to redeem? You're not talking about for me, are you? B? Because I never minted. I never minted, man. I never minted. I tried to mint. Wow. 36 million in volume. Oh, you're saying no in general. Yeah. Man, man, that's a nice liquidity pool right there. Fourth one, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice liquidity pool for sure. You guys talking about SparkDex Theater of the Absurd? SparkDex is the one. I love SparkDex. So I'm out of range in Meteora, my liquidity pool in Meteora, out of range in the virtual Solana equal thing. I got to rebalance. I'm going to share that with the Patreon, how to do the rebalance and without incurring permanent loss. It's an important thing to know how to do for sure. Little tip, little strategy. I'm going to do that. I got to make sure I get that done today. But yeah, I like earning Virtual's token. I like earning Solana tokens for sure. So that's been a pretty cool deal. All right, so let me see what's there something else that I want to share with you guys. Going an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully, Miss CryptoCeej is under the weather, man. She's not feeling well. All right, let me share this thing. And Hugo was saying something. Let me share this. Flood Networks put this out first, by the way. So high integrity data is flowing, fueling a new DeFi hub. Get ready for some surprises. We're crafting a whole new Flare experience. All right, Pookie, walk me through this freaking cycle. Somebody said they did cycle. I'm gonna go to the Fair Flare thing here. Flare's decentralized data protocols make it the only platform that can make staking XRP to secure actively validated services a reality. Another thing from Hugo, Stargate has one bridging between smart contract platforms. At this point, you either integrate Stargate or consign the application on your chain to a secondary liquidity status. F assets on Flare will be OFTs, so they can go anywhere through Stargate. Shout out to Hugo and the team. All right, so let me try this cycle again with you guys here. Steer protocol. Where could you stake your Flare? All right, Steer, Oracle. Let me do. Oh, this was the Oracle Daemons thing. This is pretty good, but Into the Block one is really, really good. Into the Block one was really, really good. Let's go to Cyclo, man. Let's go to Cyclo, see what's good. Make sure I'm not connected here. I am not. All right. Where can you use your SFLRs? Came from Scepter. Gnosis, Blaze Swap, Steer Protocol, Spark Dex, Kinetic, Raindex, Cyclo. Allows users to use their liquid staking SFLR as collateral and access leveraging while keeping their SFLR positions completely safe. From liquidation, Cyclo offers FLR holders the opportunity to mint the CYS FLR and use the token to earn rewards. I just wanted to do another thing on the Fair Flare. That's all. I just wanted to do another thing in the Fair Flare. Okay. FAIR. Let me try this again. Someone was saying something about lowering this and doing that. I don't know. Oh, you haven't done Cyclone? Who's the one that said to lower your? Oh, Cali Cat said that. Cali Cat says to lower your thing. You still here, Cali Cat? I'm gonna try something. I don't know. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. That'd be super cool. All right, so we're gonna go to fair.flare.network. Here it is. I'm gonna enter into the fun zones. It's gonna be a cool thing. I love it. I love it. I love that they got the video tutorials for every project. I think that's awesome. Uh, for sure. I think I still think a write-up would be awesome as well. All right, let's see. All right, so we're gonna try Cyclo. Now, obviously, we're on Spark Deck. We use Stargate all the time. We're on Kinetic. Love Kinetic. Now, we're not in Gnosis. We don't use Blaze Swap. We really mainly use Spark Decks. There's Cyclo with this APR. Don't understand how they get in that. Clearpool, Scepter. Definitely use Scepter, obviously. Sure, get that FLR, liquid staking, go to Scepter, stake it. It's a pretty cool deal. Nice APR. If you're thinking long term, it's an awesome APR. All right, so I think I'm gonna hit explore here. I don't need to watch the video. All right, let's see. I'm gonna hit the swap button. It takes you to cyclo.finance, which is awesome. Cali Cat. All right, so I'm gonna try to connect to Flare mainnet. You see that up there? I'm gonna try and do it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, hold on. I gotta stop the share for a second. I'm gonna click connect to Flare mainnet. Connect to Flare mainnet. Try this again. And just want to all right, it says I'm connected. All right, so let's share again. Go to app here. Do some SFLR. So where's this max and stuff you're saying? Cali Cat. You talking about this max? Let me do 200. Try 200 SFLR. Is that any money at all? I don't even know how much that is. 200 out of 5,600 I got. Let's see. Knowledge. My transactions kept failing. I don't know why. Confirm. I just want some C transmissions of some. Oh, submitted. It worked. Close. I think. We'll see if it doesn't fail here. It approved on the app. So let's see. All right, look at that. I got some C. Now it says you got to sell your CS on SparkDex. Okay. Yeah. So now I got some CY SFLR on SparkDex I can sell. Who put out the little strategy you can do with that CYS SFLR? Who put that out? I forget. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? That's the whole video. Let me go watch that video. All right. That's the video. All right. Just check out the video. I love that they did this. Shout out to the Play Networks team. Just good stuff. All right. Let's watch this video together. How to use Cyclo.
How to get non-liquidating leverage using Cyclo. Hello. Step 1. Lock your SFLR as collateral to mint size flare. You'll get the dollar valuation of your collateral, but in size flare. Step 2. Sell your size flare. Size flare has a market price. The higher the price of size flare, the more leverage you can get from the market. Step 3. Use your leverage capital however you like. Use it to earn yield or swing trade your favorite meme coin. Either way, your collateral stays safe. You won't be liquidated. Step 4. When you're ready, buy back the same amount of size flare you originally minted, keeping in mind the price of size flare can change. Step 5. Burn your size flare and your receipt to unlock your collateral.
Pretty simple, right? So I got to go over to SparkDex and just get some stuff. I just get some USDX maybe. Maybe I get some USDX, you know what I mean? Go over to SparkDex and get some of that USDX, you know what I mean? All right, so let me exit out of here. Let me go to SparkDex from here. From the fair.flare.network. You can hit these liquidity pools, but it's is the video up? No, there's the video. Okay, there's the video. Let me just hit my favorite liquidity pool. It's going to take us to SparkDex. You want to go to these platforms from the fair.flare network so you can, take advantage of the rewards they got going. In RFLR, All right, so even though it takes you to the liquidity pool, we're just going to swap some of that CYS. I don't know. I just did 200 because I was just trying to get something through. Is CY, yep, this I was going to ask you if CYSFLR would just show up automatically, and it did. It's only 5 of them. I only got 5 of them. Maybe I just need to do a small amount again. 5, that's it. That's not good. Let me try again. I'm going back here again, man. I'm going back. Should I do another 200? Let me see if I can go 400 this time. I'm connected still. 400 SFLR. Let's try that. See if that'll go through. I tried 1600, 1800 Cali Cat, and it wasn't working. All right, so got a confirmation. Nope. See how it failed that time. Goodness gracious. Why? I mean, I don't know. Let's try 300. Let's try 300 Cali Cat block. Confirm. I wonder why the larger numbers are not going through. Transaction confirmed. All right, awesome. So the 300 one worked. I'm gonna do another 300. So that'll be 2 300s and a 200. Try it again. Nope, I didn't want max. I didn't mean that. I meant 300. Try 300 again. You gonna work for me again, Cyclo? Nope, didn't work that time. All right, I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. Just it is what it is. All right. So anyway, I did that a couple of times. I got 1 300 in there and some 200s. I got some CY SFLR. Let me see. I have a whole 12 of them. Now, so we're going to go over to SparkDex. We're going to go over to, well, let's connect the wallet first. Hold on a second. My favorite liquidity pool on SparkDex, 37%, 2.8 million. Flare drops, L's, delegation, 8.5%, 6%. I like it. All right, so let me stop the share real quick and connect. Hold on a second. I'm connected. All right. Connected. All right. So I'm on SparkDex.ai. Love SparkDex. Love SparkDex. Let's go to swap. Let's find some CYS FLR. Oh, almost $5. I try to get more. I don't know. Let's do USDC. USDX. Should I get some USDX? I don't know if I can use USDX, but in Clearpool, I think I can. CUSDX, USDX. Which one do I want? Let's do the T pool. I don't think we can do anything in that T pool. Can we? I don't think you can do anything in there. in that pool. Let me go to Fair Flare real quick. Let me get out of that. Let me see something here. Let's find Clearpool. Clearpool's killing the game in Flare Networks DeFi. It's got the biggest numbers. I think it was like 24 or 25 million. So USDX T pool. Okay, so that's the thing I can enter into. It says supply. So we're going to swap into USDX T pool on SparkDex. Let's do that. Get some of that. All of my CYS FLR, all 12.8355, just prove the spend. So I would have to do like a bunch of transactions on Cyclo just to get, to put the amount in that I want to put in. Hey, by the way, the more transactions, the better if you're into airdrop farming, if you're into getting these RFLR rewards. So two factors, the amount of transactions. Second factor, the volume, the volume of the transaction, right? So you could have 10 $1 transactions, or you can have 10 $10 transactions, right? All right, permit, approve again, permit two. Signature requests. Two approvals and a swap. 489, okay. Confirm. 0.3 slippage, okay. Confirm and swap. Confirm it. Close. Swap succeeded. Now I can take this little 4.884 CUSDX, or do you need at least 10? Do you need at least $10 to use Clearpool? We're going to have to see together. Let's see together. All right, so let's go back to fair.flare.network. Do I need to watch this video? I don't think so, but let's watch it together. 2 minutes. Good night. All right. MetaMask. Ugh. So it said add Flare Network to the MetaMask. You can go to chainlist.org. Let me share that real quick. Hold on a second. Remember Flare's EVM, right? So chainlist.org. I don't know why why is that all capitals? And you can search Flare Networks and it'll come up if you need all the information. Let's do here. Let's do Flare. There's Flare mainnet, right? You connect your wallet and you can just click add. I already have it on MetaMask. I don't use MetaMask very often any longer, but you just connect your wallet and you can just add it there. Chainlist.org. Easy 1, 2, 3 step to get Flare mainnet on your MetaMask. All right, let's go back to the Flare video. I mean, it's the Clearpool video. Did they just type in Flare and it came up? I think they did. I think they just typed in Flare and it came up. Let's see something. That's my test wallet here. Add network. I think they just typed in Flare and it came up. You don't have to go to chain list. Nope. Not me. Not this time. Flare networks. Nope. So I don't know what they did there, but it okay. Add it manually, add a network manually. Let me put Flare here and see what comes up. Flare. So where did all this mousing and all that stuff come from that they were doing there? Tabbing down? Nope. Chainlist.org, fam. Chainlist.org. All right. I tried. There's Flare right there. Okay, so if you click Flare here, Flare on on tab down, there's Flare right there. Click Flare. What's going to happen? I clicked Flare. Okay, there it is. It auto-filled. How about that? It's auto-filled. There you go. I don't need to do it. I already have it, Flare. Right now. All right. Well, there you go. That's good. MetaMask. Slowly but surely becoming useful. All right, let's go continue watching. Let's see if it's gonna let me deposit less than $5. All right, so all right, there it is. That's awesome. Appreciate that. I love the videos. I think it's awesome. Let's see if I can deposit less than $5. Might be a minimum of 10 or something. So I'm going to the app. Here it is, clearpool.finance lending pool. Uh, let's see. Nope. Let's see what they got. You got Wallet Connect. Okay. Hold on. Got a little Wallet Connect option. We'll see if we can do less than $5. It says I'm connected. All right, let's do this. Share screen. All right, so there it is. Total APR. T-Pool. This USDX pool is dedicated to investing or purchasing treasuries and distribute the resulting yield to liquidity providers. Awesome. Do I have some FLR that is not wrapped? Okay. All right. So let's see. I got $4.88 or 4.88 CUSDX. Oh, let me do something. Change the network. What do you mean? Ah, nah. I may need, okay. It says Flare. I'm on there. What's good? That should be good. I'm on Flare. Try to, why is it saying there's none available to deposit? I don't know why. Well, I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why. Full network Flare. But anyway, this is a way to kind of hop on 2 or 3 different things in the Flare. The more stuff, the more platforms that you're on, and Flare networks probably, you know, the better off the RFLR rewards will be. All right. Life Pillars is in the building. How are you, my friend? Oh, Cali Cat, he said it's hit or miss with the yeah, I know. I guess you just got to keep trying on Cypher. Life Pillar says good stuff. Keep it up, buddy. Thank you, Life Pillars. I appreciate that. B says, I don't know, but Hypnosis is a 10 out of 10 project for me. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Life Pillar says it probably lags to keep the bots from executing the trades, maybe on Cyclo. It takes time to create a ledger in your Bifrost wallet. I have not. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Like Pillar says, it really does take a good amount of clear-headed time and attention to learn this stuff. I appreciate you, CJ. You're welcome, bro. Like Pillar says, fair flare is straight up boss status. I agree. They did a really good job getting the videos implemented in there as well. Going to one site and being able to access, the Flare ecosystem from the one site, I think is genius in motion. I hope they continue that. And they're not just doing it just for the RF, for this fair flare. I hope. So again, we got some CYS on Cyclo, some CYS flare on Cyclo, and we had SFLR because we took FLR and we went to Scepter to get some SFLR. Took the SFLR to Cyclo to get some CYS FLR. Yeah. And we got some CYSFLR. We went to SparkDex to swap that CYSFLR for some CUSDX. But right now, it's not letting me deposit it. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me see my CYSFR in my wallet. I mean, my CUSDX, that says it's on Flare. So it's not saying there's a value to it, but which is odd. It's not saying, it just says 4.884 collateral USDX. It's on Flare. But do I have the wrong? No, I have CUSDX. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Go into the Bifrost wallet where you can see your NFT and you can see the activity with site. Oh, you can. Oh, really? Thank you. My gosh, I didn't know that. Go into the Bifrost wallet where you can see your NFT and you can see the activity with Cyclo. Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, I see it there. Yeah, because they make these positions as you take NFTs. That's kind of your record that you made the position. Yeah, see it there. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Life Pillars. What's going on, DeFi Daddy? Pookie says we are getting a PhD in blockchain and crypto, 100%. And it's bigger than that. We're learning so much about just the financial system as a whole. It's a blessing to be in this space. That's right. Rick says, Neros, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you checking in. Rick says, CJ, if they ever want mass adoption, they are going to have to make it simpler for the average person, but we are early in this game, indeed, and it takes lots of practice. Yep. So again, I went over to Clearpool, and I'm not sure why it's not letting me deposit this, my little 4.88 CUSDX. I don't understand. I'm on the Flare network. I have CUSDX. I don't know why it would not let me deposit it. USDX APR is 3.31%. WFLR rewards 3.18% for participating. Total 6 point something. 6.48 APR. Again, I'm just doing this so I can participate more in the fair flare deal. Staking and bridge, I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Let me try again. Do I need, I don't know. Maybe I need to do UXDX. It says 0 USDX deposit. So maybe I swapped the wrong thing. Let me swap this 4.8 CUSDX to USDX. But that's going to give me the same thing, right? So let's go to SparkDex. I know what I think I did wrong. So I'm going to swap that for some USDX. By the way, all this helps with your, more transactions, the better. Right here. Let's do this. Let's swap all of that. Prove. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I think that is it. I don't know if you needed to do that anyway, but I just wanted to do more transactions on all these platforms on Fairflex. Remember, 10 transactions is better than one. $10 of one transaction is better than $1 of one transaction or 10 transactions, right? So it's not just the amount of transaction, it's the volume of each transaction. If you're interested. All right, so let me do that. 4.13. All right. So I'm swapping out of something I was trying to get anyway. But remember, I got the CUSDX on SparkDex, right? So in order to get another transaction on another platform, right, I want to use this. Let's see if it'll refresh. Let's refresh here. The swap approved, right? Yeah. 4.21. So there's approved. Yep, there's the 4.21. All right, so let's deposit. There it is. I can deposit. Let's do 100%. Awesome. 4.21, deposit. That's what it was. All right. Remember, when you're doing your swapping, make sure you're doing honest transactions in that swapping. Don't try to game the system. It won't be worth it. Confirm it. So now I've participated on Clearpool as well. So Cyclo and Clearpool, added that to my transaction. There it is. Awesome. It's in there. Right? Added that to my participation in platforms. So let's get out of here, or let's exit out. So in the Fairflare deal, I bridged over some USDC and Stargate. I did some stuff on Internet Liquidity Pool on SparkDex, lent some stuff out on Kinetic. Haven't used Gnosis or Blaze Swap yet. Took my liquid staked SFLR to Cyclo, got some CY SFLR, and I went back to SparkDex and swapped that a couple of times to get the right USDX. Took that USDX over to Clearpool and deposited on to freaking Clearpool. So we got Scepter, Cyclo, Clearpool. These two are the only ones I think I haven't used yet. Yep, those two. That's an insider tip there. It's a little insider tip for airdrop farming. You need medicine? Which one? Okay. All right, fam. Look, I share Miss CryptoCeej is not well. She's under the weather a little bit, so I'm going to go take care of my baby. All right, family. Appreciate you guys checking in. It's been an awesome, awesome hangout. I'll probably come back and hang out with you guys tonight as well. Like Pillow says, fantastic. Love to see it. Very early theater of the absurd. We're really early, and that's a blessing. All right, family. Listen, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor. If you didn't get a chance to hit the like button on the way in, please do so on the way out. It really, really does help to support the channel. And if you happen to be in that 55% or so people that are hanging out, watching, and listening to the CryptoCeej, do me a favor. If you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. By the way, we're on a mad dash to get to 9,000 subs by the end of February. And I know we can get there, especially with your help. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to end this one like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.